Is the appreciation going to go more to the single families versus the 4 or 5 plex?
Yeah.
Really dependent on the income, almost for both. Like the single family, depending on what you're using, the income is dependent on both, right? Because if I bought a student property now and I'm selling it to another investor as a student property, it's more dependent on the income than the actual home. No different than the building, right? The 4 or 5 plex. So it's more of a question of, is there going to be a premium paid for rents in that property versus the 4 or 5 plex? Maybe, maybe not. But if I have a 1 unit property and then I'd have to spend money, so it's going to cost me cash, but then I can add a 2nd unit and a 3rd unit. All of a sudden, I've now increased the value of the property, not just from the work I've done. So I'm getting a lift on the value there, but from the income the property's generating as well. So again, it gives you some options where you might be tapped out a little bit already if you're buying the 4 or 5 plex. You know what? I always believe there's good and bad to both. I don't think there's one best way or one best thing for any investor. It's unique to each person.